Welcome, friends, to another Mercy Moment memory episode. It's time to elevate paradigm and illuminate perspective. That is my passion. I've found there's power in perspective, and I've also found that paradigm affects everything because what I perceive affects what I receive. So perception is important, and what I see is typically what I get. So join me as I've climbed hundreds of feet of elevation, just taking a run. I want to impart something that has changed my perspective. As I stepped out of the car, I saw the stream was flowing. You can see it way down there. Water is rushing. This is usually just a stream, guys. But because we had this torrential rain, this downpour, and this storm that lit up all late afternoon through all night, it was epic. The rains were torrential. It was a downpour. And what I've noticed, guys, there's a lot of devastation. Tree branches, the streams of water have shifted the path. There's some devastation, and that's one thing to see, but there's also increased beauty. Oh my goodness. A little sweat in the eye, but there's increased beauty. The stream, I immediately stepped out of the car. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot. Last night with those epic rains, those streams are flowing. And there's something healing about water, guys. I'll never forget. As I came out of my coma 10 years ago, I was in a hospital room that had these epic streams of water. It's like a brook. And I started contemplating water. I'm coming out of a coma, start contemplating the water. I'm like, why is it so peaceful? What is it about water that soothes the soul? There's a paradigm. What are you doing to soothe your soul? There's nothing like a moving or still body of water. And I started contemplating. I ended up writing a poem. Maybe I'll share in this platform one day. But I talk about how we are composed of 80% water. Did you know that? We're mud, dirt, and water. Water is a central part of who we are. And we are energy. And there's a healing energy in water. David said, "You lead me beside still waters. You restore my soul." So there's something beauty. The storm that causes devastation is the same storm that creates greater beauty. And if you can capture this and hold to it in the midst of the storms of life, friends, it's going to elevate your perspective. It's going to shift your paradigm, and you're going to start seeing beauty and wonder instead of chaos and loss. I'm committed to what I confess. So if I confess everything's going down, everything's hard, everything is painful, and my life's so full of loss, I'm not saying don't be honest. There is a time for that in grief as we come to acceptance of what's plagued our lives. But what I focus on consumes me. So I'm not saying to deny reality. I'm saying to acknowledge it and not let it become a stuck point. So what will you confess today in the storms that have ravaged your life? Maybe you're still feeling the effects. Weeks, months, years later. Start looking for the beauty that has been forged by the same storm that has caused the devastation. Start looking for all the green. Are you noticing all this green? It's crazy. We miss what we don't look for, but what we look for, we find. So I just want to encourage you guys today in the rhythm of restoration that I received on a hike a couple months ago. As you go through your day, start looking and asking, Father, what do I need to release? What do I need to let go of? Maybe it's a pattern of thinking. Maybe it's a person. It may even be your own blueprint of your life. Or it may be your own choices that cause you to sin, fall short of the glory of God. What do you need to release today? As you figure that out, and as you examine your life and ask the Father, then ask Him, what do you want me to receive? As we release, we then can receive. I can't carry more when I have full hands, but as I release, I then can receive. Father, what do you want me to receive here? Maybe it's a liberated perspective. Maybe it's seeing your life through his eyes. Maybe it's his plan for your life instead of your own. And as you receive, it's going to cause you to reset. Third R here, reset. You'll reset your priorities, you'll reset your perspective, and it will reset your life. And as you reset, I've found, as I reset, I'm then restored. R number 4. So what do you need to release today? What do you need to receive? How do you need to reset? Then you will reach a place of restoration. This isn't a one-time deal. It's a lifelong process of continually releasing, receiving, resetting, and being restored. So today, may you be restored, friends. Maybe get by a quiet or a loud stream of water, and may your soul be restored and renewed. Until next time, guys, onwards and upwards with grace and grit. Love you guys.